Another morning start at Steve's house. Only for a little bit. Don't worry, we're going up to the shop today. Nice little lineup of stuff that's on its way out. There's the mower. It's sitting there still, trying to still figure out what the deal is with it. But in the shed, you've got a lot of random miscellaneous things. But there's some good stuff in here. Look at this. This is a Western Fisher plow mount. You got a couple Westerns underneath there, underneath this wagon. Alright, nice. You get the shed empty now, I think. I don't think there's any more in here. Ooh, look at this nice walker mower, snowblower thing. The snowblower's back here. Forgot we had that. That thing's in perfect shape. That'll be hopefully going for sale soon. Now it's getting closer to the winter. You want to explain what we're doing?
What are we doing? We moved these things like 100 times already.
But why are we moving them now? Well, we've been hanging on to them. Because they sell for a lot of money.
Yeah, we ripped them off throughout the year. We put them in that crappy enclosed trailer we had that only had one axle. And then we sold that because we were restricted on space up at the shop. And then we moved them here. And then I moved them in and out 100 times to get parts that we were storing here because there's not enough space at the shop.
And here they sit.
But now it's almost November, so these things are selling on eBay pretty good, pretty quickly when we post them. So
we've already sold like 7 of them.
And how many do we have total?
We have these this is it.
Like,
there's a couple left.
3 at the shop left. So there's 5. That's it?
Yeah, there's 5, and then there's 3 there's 8 left.
I guess I took
we've
that
already
one
sold
out of here because the local person bought it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So we sold 8.
So there was 6 in here. Okay.
And
so
we've
only
sold
5. That's not too bad.
We've sold about 8 wire harnesses also for Fisher or Western, and those things sell really good too. We've done really well on snowplow. They were worth pulling them all off.
Yeah. We probably bring this box with us, right, for one of the harnesses.
Yeah, that's good. Or the mount.
The mount. I mean, sorry.
That's the only downfall is the mount is so hard to ship.
Well, they split in the middle, which is good.
Yeah, but it just takes up a ton of room. You need a massive box.
We'll bring that box with us.
Yeah. We're going to take pictures of all of these and start our day off by listing these on eBay, which we know they're all going to be gone probably within a couple weeks.
Which is good because they have to get out of here.
Yeah. Steve's tired this morning.
Well, it's weird.
Look at the leaves on the trees. They're all gone.
Well, my house fell last year. The fall we moved in here, the leaves were done because it was December 1st. But last fall, it's like, these things were done a couple days ago, the middle of October. This weed tree, whatever the heck this thing is, will hold on. Like, done. Everything's done. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's insane.
And that's with me not even touching the lawn once. Because all the leaves fall on the edge, you just blow the driveway, and I'm just...
That's insane, yeah.
Hit the lawn with the walker that we put a motor in. That's for sale, actually. I'll run over it real quick.
Yeah.
That's it. These leaves were full, like, last week.
Yeah.
Like a week ago.
What's the deal with that leaf vacuum? Is somebody buying that? $1,500? Is that what they said?
It's just tough to get here on the weekday, so we're gonna shoot for the weekend, I think.
$1,500. That's a good turnaround. All right, let's get these pictures taken and let's go up to the shop. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yikes. Look at this piece of trash. Holy. What does the dash say? 390. Somewhere under there, there's a 7.3. It's in there somewhere. The windshield's intact. Yeah.
It's still a piece of
Shit.
we put the cable back on and we torqued it like 2 months ago, right?
Yeah.
At least we've been using it more. It's almost like the bent rails are bending a little bit better to go with the bent door, with the bent foundation. Because that just came down with one person.
Yeah, it did.
It wasn't too bad. Considering it should just go flush. It should work like this door.
This is
It's
our,
like,
yeah.
It's like good, better, good, better, best. And that one's not good at all.
That one's good.
This one should just like that. And it stays and like, and this one gets a little harder, but it works perfectly fine for us. And then that one has just been a nightmare.
Close the garage so we can hear.
It's only running on starter fluid.
This is a
Fuel
crank,
pump,
no
yeah.
start.
Fuel pump's working.
This is Dad's.
Yeah. This was
This is a volunteer job right here.
it's all volunteer work because he's Dad. If he wasn't Dad, he would have got the boot years ago. But like 20-minute service call to show up on site. It'll be fixed in probably another 20 minutes, and then he'll come pick it up in 20 minutes. Or you can go drop it off at the dealer. It'll be there for 3 weeks, and leave will be over.
Yeah. What is this thing again? This is a freight. Oh no, this is a Little Wonder.
Little Wonder, 18 horsepower. I told him he lost the key. I told him to use the key out of one of his new Skags because it's a generic key, and zip tie it to like here so it doesn't, if it falls out. And I don't know what the hell is this?
That's like a trail camera key, probably.
Yeah, but like,
knowing him.
this isn't what I told him to do, so he didn't listen to me. Number one, it's just frustrating because it's interrupting our day, and we're really busy. So with these, you got to take it to 10s, I think, 10 millimeters. We got to pull the tank off. We're going to drain all the fuel. He said he put fresh fuel in it. I don't believe it. Because he could have been a quarter tank of crappy fuel and topped off with fresh fuel. We're going to drain the whole thing.
You're gonna.
I'll do it while you're working on this, or film me, whatever you want to do.
No, you'll do this. It's just a carb clean, basically. Talk about this truck, though. Nobody really cares about Dad's leaf loader.
Let's see here. I mean, I don't even think they put the year on it. Let's see what year it is. It's definitely an 01 or earlier. Down here.
This thing's nice.
It's a 2000. Well,
It's a 2000.
F350.
Dually.
It's a dually.
Oh.
This will confirm what we talked about the last video.
It's a
You could
7.3.
probably shout out one of our subscribers that commented. Like, his comment was spot on because it made total sense. If you're not super mechanically inclined or you don't know like the whole background of the gold truck, because he said sell the gold truck, get what you can get, and then just buy a dually. Well, that makes the most sense, obviously. But the gold truck has I've been saying this for 3 years, brand new engine. It is still brand new because I don't daily drive it. So I dropped like $6 grand on the motor, right?
Yeah.
And then like 3 on the transmission. So it's almost 10 grand in just the drivetrain, and it's almost new, right?
Yeah.
The rest of the truck is pretty good. But if we sold that with 451,000 miles, maybe he's a new subscriber. We appreciate you watching and commenting. It makes the most sense, and we kind of thought about that, but then we got to do another motor redo. If we
Yeah.
are to sell the gold truck, so say we sell the gold truck and list it on Facebook or auction site with 451,000 miles, what are we going to get for it? 2 grand, 1,500. Unless someone really thinks like we think and says, "Oh, new drivetrain, almost rust free," like they'll probably give us a little bit more.
But people don't think that way.
People are going to go 451,000 miles. Everything's been replaced on that truck except the seats. Well, we did
Yeah.
replace the seats actually, except the steering wheel.
But then also, we don't think the other way in terms of let's just say this truck had 30,000 miles. Oh, let's go buy that truck and run that truck. Well, it's still going to need the motor work done.
Everything. Because
It's
the
gonna
motor
need.
we got,
It's
you
good in
showed
theory. It works for other applications, but on a 7.3 Power Stroke, for what we're looking to do, it doesn't work.
we're looking to hook up a 40-foot gooseneck trailer to it.
Yeah, if we were to go get another truck, or well, in this case, your truck, the
dual.
motor's going to be leaking everything. It's going to be starting from square one.
Be 3 or 4 grand, redo the motor, do everything that we did in that 4-hour video. We're going to be into it for 10 or 12.
Yeah.
Well, I already have the gold truck. I mean, the gold truck, I need it to be a dually. Or I needed to go buy a dually. We just ran through the numbers, and it just doesn't make sense because the motor's sitting right there. If we're going to pull out a motor out of, say, this truck, redo the whole entire thing, new injectors, oil pan, the whole shebang, why not just take the engine out of the gold truck and put it somewhere else? Or why not just pull the axles out of a truck if we found a donor truck and put them in the gold truck? And then all I have to do is add hips on the bed, and I'm ready to roll. The gold truck has new leaf springs all the way around, so this is literally just bolt in, right?
Yeah, just literally could just
And
cut the
brake
lead,
lines
cut
in
the.
and ABS, and that's
Yeah.
it.
So what did you pay for this thing?
This was $650. So like We get $600 for the wheels, as they said, for a stack of 6, if we are to sell them.
Yeah.
And they're in decent shape. We'll probably just put brand new tires on after a month or 2.
Yeah.
I didn't look because I didn't care because it was 8:30 at night. And it's for $650, and I already know I got my 2 axles that I'm looking for. I don't even know what the seats look like. The seats actually are not. They're dirty. They'll probably sell it as a set of seats for cheap. Power windows. I think 2 of the 4 doors might be okay underneath. This one might be. I don't know. I can't see the inside. So like this door would look brand new if we just clean it up a little bit. The locks don't work.
Oh yeah, those things are broken.
And the engine and transmission might work. The guy said the wire going down to the starter broke and they just started taking parts off of it.
Yeah, they took the IDM off, but it's actually sitting in the front seat.
So like,
It's missing the serpentine belt there.
yeah, it's not going to change.
It looks
anything
complete
for us
though,
to start.
mostly.
Let's see here. It's tough. You look at it right now. It's missing the fender. They probably took the fender off to get to the IDM, even though you can go right from underneath.
Yeah.
Or they took the fender for another job. It had a flatbed on it, which they kept for something else. But you look at it, you go, well, why did they start taking it apart? It wasn't just one thing. Alternator seized up. AC compressor's locked.
That's maybe they snipped the belt to see if it would run.
Pulley's locked. Or it threw the belt when it locked up. The AC compressor.
Yeah.
But also, we're gonna just hook a wire to it, right? Probably from underneath.
And just
Depending which wire it was, and just try and see if it runs. If
I
it
actually have a
runs,
starter that has that we only use for a scenario like this. So I got the wire on it, and I can run the wire right out the side. Actually has airbags on it.
HD Plus heavy duty leaf springs.
If
I
you're
have
not
airbags.
taking the if you're not taking the bags, I'm taking the bags.
But I have airbags in my truck already, so this is literally going
Look
to
at
be
these.
a.
They look pretty good. Look at the frame though. At first I was thinking, why don't you just pull the cab and put your cab on this frame? But
That would have been easy too.
no, that would have been great because then you get a long bed.
That's what I want. is
Out
to
of
deal
here.
with a long bed, but I'll deal with what I got.
But then you got holes in the frame here and there.
Guess what, too, Jim? We get to save the grinder. We don't have to cut the. Oh, they put a new brake line in and they left the old one just sitting.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Oh, I can barely get in here. Oh, here's the IDM right here. It's kind of weird that they pulled it off and just left it. But for just the sake of getting it to run, I'll leave it right here.
Well, why'd they take it out? Is there something wrong with it?
I don't know. Well, if it's something wrong with it, we have another one on the shelf. Here's my test starter that I will install shortly. And somewhere up here, camera can't see it. Come on, camera, look up. Look up. There it is, right there. There's the starter. You can see the wire right there. It's hanging off right there. No good. Rather than even trying to mess around with that wire and restrip it, I'm going to take the starter off and just literally run my wire right out the side to a battery. Let's see if it runs. It worked. We're good there. No brakes? It runs good. You can kill it, right? Oh. My starter setup worked. That starter's good for about one crank. That's it, but it works. And I didn't have to there's no point in repairing the cable because the motor's getting pulled out anyway. Crawling.
The frame's no good.
Yeah, I know.